I'm Prince Handsome, your DCCW National Champion.
And I'm JoJo Smooth.
And this is
Glorify.
Have you always aspired to be a professional wrestler? Do you think you have what it takes to step through these ropes and take your place among the immortals? Well, now you have an opportunity. Join us at the DCCW training facility. There you will be put to the test and challenged like you have never been challenged before. If you think you have what it takes, prove it to the world, but most importantly, prove it to yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Season 2 of Glorify. Tonight we have some more of the Ollie Cup tournament involving you, sir.
Yes,
The
sir,
second
we
round.
do.
You made it to the second round. You're going to be taking on Mr. Foxman X.
Yeah.
Tell us.
I am taking on Foxman X. Getting tired of taking on Foxman X, but you know, whatever. It's for the Ollie Open. That's cool. I'm ready for the Ollie Cup. But before I take off to go do that, we're in our main event. We're going to have the Ghetto superstar, Steve Pender, taking on the debuting cousin of your, apprentice thing, Adonis? Yeah, Jackson Streetz is making his debut tonight. I mean, me and Steve are supposed to be talking about this tag title rematch, but before he does that, he's going to have this singles match. And before we get too deep in this episode, I'm going to take off because I got to go beat up Fox again. One more time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take it down to the ring for Foxman X taking on JoJo Smooth.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Glorify. Prince Handsome here with...
My name is Raheem Jones, but you already know that tonight's main event of the evening, one half of the former tag team champions, JoJo Smooth, taking on the feisty competitor, Foxman X.
Yes, JoJo got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder because, you know, he's very upset about losing those titles. He wants to, you know, get that rematch clause, but the Ghetto Superstar isn't really trying to go for that. He wants to kind of go like a singles route now. So he's a little bit of turmoil right now. So it's going to be interesting to see if he's got his head in the game or if he's still, you know, dealing with those conflicting things.
Well, luckily for us and luckily for him, JoJo does know how to go one-on-one and stand in the ring with some of the best. I know he's, you know, likes and prefers tag team competition, but as we can see right now, you know, he does know how to work his way around that ring by himself as well.
Oh. And as you can see that chip on his shoulder because I've seen those some really good body punches and that was a very good throw by JoJo.
He definitely is putting some extra sauce on there, you know, trying to toughen up or trying to loosen up, I guess, the tough Foxman X right off the beginning. But here he comes underneath.
It looked like he lit a fire in Foxman, but not a good enough fire to be able to pick him up off his feet.
A big elbow right across the head. And oh my gosh. Did you see how easily he picked him up like a small toddler? Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure he has a lot of animosity built up, and he's really taken out on poor Mr. Foxman X.
Foxman, we've been seeing him lately, both in tag team competition and on one-on-one singles.
Yeah, he's been quite impressive.
He's got his hands full tonight, though, because, like I said, JoJo is one half of the former tag team champions. Big splash!
Oh.
Getting a little topsy-turvy there in the middle of the ring.
Smart by Foxman to kind of throw his little foot out just to get a little trip, throw him off.
Ducks underneath.
Oh,
my
beautiful
gosh.
kick by the Foxman X.
Hello, Daddy. Did you see how high he went with that kick?
With this little
Oh, my
Flintstone-esque
goodness.
gear.
Did you notice his tassels are extra ultimate long tonight? He is the ultimate warrior tonight.
Yes, he has that long streak going on. He's been on quite a winning streak lately.
Here comes the feisty Foxman. Not letting anything hold him back tonight. Come on, Fox. Up and over. Holds on. Hooks the leg. Into the ropes. JoJo's all tied up. Come on, Fox.
Oh, a big forearm. Oh, knocked him right off his feet.
Woo! He put everything he had into those.
JoJo has been a little clumsy throughout this match. You know, he had a shoulder injury.
Hello.
He had a shoulder injury, so maybe he's a little woozy still from that injury he had before, you know, on medication or something, because he's been a little, you know, all over the place. But that clothesline was very impressive.
All you need is herbal tea. Anything else? Goodness gracious. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. Foxman with an amazing roll up out of nowhere.
Smart by Foxman for that quick little counter.
I didn't think he was going to be able to roll him over so smoothly, so easily, but gosh, that was beautiful technique. Deep arm drag. Hooks on both arms. Perfect form. Even though he's a little winded. Here we go.
Oh, a big drop kick. Got him right off his feet.
The whirlwind drop kick.
JoJo's being smart and getting some separation and get a breather. Reassess.
You know what? I'm thinking, my guess is that it's all mind games. I'm thinking JoJo Smooth has something on his mind, and I feel like we're about to find out. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh! Foxman X, back of the head, back of the neck on the hardest part of the ring. Oh my goodness.
See, that was that time he needed to reassess and get his thoughts together and got that counter, and now he's back in the game.
As we see, he tried to go for a punt on the outside, which is unlike him. You know, we've never seen him try anything like that, and goodness gracious, did he ever think twice about that. JoJo off the ropes, big splash, good night, 1, 2, and what we should have been a 3 count.
Right.
Gosh.
Fox still got a lot in him, though. He's a lot of resilience in him.
265 pounds, straight square on the bread basket. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Jerks him off of the mat. Is he trying to choke slam him or choke him out?
Like.
Choke slam. Hello. Good night.
Wasn't pretty, but he's got the job done, looks like.
1.
Oh, no.
2 count. 2 by the man, Foxman X. Where did he get that power from? I'm telling you, it's the tassels.
See, I think that JoJo's letting the crowd get into his head. He needs to kind of block that out and really focus on this task at head.
Well, the crowd can't pin the shoulders of your opponent for you, so big jawbreaker. He needs to focus in the front of the man. Oh,
Big forearm.
Come on, JoJo. He was right there. The momentum was on his side. Foxman X, flying forearms.
Oh.
Side cross body attempt. He just didn't have enough behind it.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
A big front slam.
It looked like maybe Foxman was trying to go for something else, but
If I was
JoJo kind of cut him off there.
If I was JoJo, I would pin him right now. That was absolutely devastating. Off the ropes 2 times.
Oh.
Back senton. Signature JoJo Smooth. Too Smooth. Big Man Nation going solo here tonight. 1.
What? He still wants more.
A nonchalant, careless count. He broke up his own count.
Trying to tear up poor Foxman. He's got a tag team match to worry about. He's in the tag team division.
That is right. Foxman X has a whole nother career to worry about. And JoJo Smooth has other plans. 2 times senton splash. 1. And there it is. There's your 3 count.
And here's your winner,
JoJo Smooth.
JoJo Smooth.
Representing Big Man Nation, going solo here tonight against Foxman X here on Glorified.
Till next time.
Probably would have lost the tag team championship, so it was all that, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't move him. JoJo, 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 JoJo. Y'all would say that.
Hey Fox fans, it's Foxman X here bringing you another ministry moment. Don't mind me. I'm trying to put together my love seat that's falling apart and I'm trying to gel it back together, nail it back together temporarily before it gets replaced. And it reminds me of a subject of unity with the team, how everybody has their part and everybody comes together. I want to talk to you about 4 things that will destroy unity. The first things first is a critical tongue. The second thing is the divisive spirit when you're plotting against one another. The third thing is a proud look. And the fourth thing is a judgmental attitude. You see, Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32 says, "Be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted and forgiving one another, even as God, for Christ's sake, forgiven you." Let's try to forgive one another and work together.
Ladies, another win for JoJo. Congratulations, JoJo.
Woo! Thank you, Prince. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hard fought match. Gotta give Fox his credit. As much as we might have a little personal thing, honestly, he's one of the better wrestlers here. Great guy. I'm pretty sure he'll be a champion eventually. But on the night, had to hit him with 2 people sentons, let him know who the big dog is around here. Know what I'm saying? But before we get to that main event, I'm gonna go do the ministry minute. I haven't done one of those in a hot minute, so you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go do
Yeah, speaking of Mr. Foxman X in the Ministry Minute, he does the Ministry Minute now. So yeah, you don't even have to worry about that anymore, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mr. Fox does that now. Isn't that something?
Yeah, that's great. All right, so let's go down to Jackson and Ghetto real quick. Go to that.
All right, good luck, Jackson Streetz.
He might catch up on the wrong side of a big bad man beating.
And now the bell rings. This match is underway. 2 big men going to war here with Jackson Streetz and Steve Pender going one-on-one. Collar and elbow tie up here. Both men looking to gain the upper hand here. And strength on display from Steve Pender.
Bumping meats to the mat, Cody.
Now Steve Pender control of the waist here.
Pender in control of Jackson's body. Jackson's got to figure out a way to get up on his feet. But right now, Pender's in control, and I don't think he's going to waste any time or effort. He's just going to maintain that hold.
Crowd here trying to build Jackson Streetz back up to his feet, and he gets back up. And looking to try and create some separation here. Now, waist lock applied to Pender. As we're going to try and pick the big man up here. And, whoa! Strength on display from Streetz as well.
One turn deserves another, Cody. They're going match for match right now. They're going move for move in this match. No man has the upper hand, but at the exact moment, Jackson Street has body control over Steve Pender.
Absolutely. Streetz in control of the head of Pender as this match is going on. Like I said,
Pender, a little bit more, the much more experienced wrestler. He's regained control. He's pandering to the crowd, which I do not like. But I mean, this man has had a long storied career. He gets a pass.
now Steve Pender in control of the arm here. Jackson Streetz is trying to gain some separation here, trying to get back to his feet. Manages to.
If Jackson Street's going to win this match, he's going to have to go a little bit on the more agile side. I'm sure that he probably wrestles as a power man, but if he's going to beat Pender in this match, he's going to have to take up the tempo of this match.
Absolutely. No. Headlock takeover by Pender in control of Streetz. Just looking to try and wear him down, but maybe looking to tap him out.
Like I said, Pender's wrestling his match right now. He's slow, he's methodical. I mean, he's using his power. These guys are both big, but if it stays like this, I've got to give it to Pender.
Absolutely. Both men evenly matched here, seems like, but like you said, Pender in control here, but now Streetz up to his feet. What's he looking to do here? And now, into the ropes, trying to get some separation. Pender into the ropes, and oh!
I tell you what, I hope these ropes have been reinforced because these big boys bouncing is making me a little nervous, Cody.
And now, Pender and JoJo, another shoulder tackle.
A big shoulder tackle right there. Goodness.
And oh!
I haven't seen beautiful bouncing like this, Cody, since Baywatch in the 90s.
And now, Jackson Street's in control here. Like we said, both men evenly matched here. Who's going to get the upper hand right now? Jackson Streetz is in control of the arm of Steve Pender.
He's got control of that arm, but he needs to be wrenching it a little bit harder. He needs to be a little bit rougher right now if he's going to get the edge on Pender.
And now, Pender going back up to his feet. And now trying to get the crowd on his side, but it looks like everybody's mostly in the favor of Jackson Streetz, but no. Got the crowd trying to build him up again.
Neither of these men need to worry about the crowd. They need to worry about winning the match.
And now headlock applied again by Pender. In control of Streetz here in this matchup.
Once again, Pender taking control of the match, taking control of the hold, slowly just controlling this match. But you got to give it to him. He's a veteran and he's working perfectly.
Now Streetz is trying to create separation. Now headlock applied by Streetz.
All right, Streetz has got control of the head. What's he going to do? He's not going to go. I mean, this is not going to be a power for power. He's got to figure out some. There we go. Headlock
takeover by Streetz.
Here we go.
And roll up by Pender. Looking to put him away. No. The headlock does not let go of the grip. Rolls over and gains the momentum back on Pender.
I don't really know who had the advantage just then, Cody. It looked like both men might have had their shoulders on the mat. Like, do you know who?
It's hard to say, but like we said, these guys are so evenly matched pound for pound. It's hard to say who's going to win this one.
This big
you got the experience.
This big bump and meat match, Cody. I mean, you've got to be just so excited.
Cover again by Pender. Rolls back over. Headlock still applied. Incredible matchup here. Both men not willing to give an inch here. It's tough to say who's going to gain the upper hand here. But maybe Pender's wearing it. Nope. I was about to say Pender may be looking a little worse for wear here. But he's trying to get back up to his feet. And now,
these two big
Pender
boys
down to one knee. Back up to both feet. Nope. Off into the ropes. And
shoulder tackle by Jackson Street to Steve Pender. Now, this is the problem. Jackson is taking too much time talking to the fans. He needs to be putting the beat down on Pender.
And now,
off the ropes, Pender up. See, he gave him time to get up.
And another shoulder tackle by Streetz. Evenly matched, like I said here. 2 shoulder tackles for Streetz, 2 for Pender as a receipt.
Well, I mean, Jackson Street's got him down, but why isn't he doing anything? I don't get it. Come on. Put the boots to him. Jump on him. Hurt him. Don't just pander to the crowd. They're not going to pay your paycheck. Come on. Win the match, Street.
And up and over again. Pender back in control of Streetz here.
Pender. Man, that's got to be another foe.
Arm drag by Pender. And now back in control of Jackson Streetz.
talented wrestler, obviously, but he's spending too much time with the fans and not enough time putting the boots to Pender. And Pender, the veteran, is taking advantage of this, and he is controlling this match, Cody.
Like we said, Steve Pender, a veteran here at DCCW and in professional wrestling. Jackson Streetz, his first time here in DCCW and his first time against a competitor like Steve Pender. So it's tough to say. Jackson Streetz is definitely a force to be reckoned with, but with a veteran like Pender, it's tough to say who's going to gain the upper hand here. And now, Pender pushes Streetz back into the ropes. Oh, this is the clothesline. This is another. Pender up, and oh! Crossbody by Jackson Streetz!
And that's a lot of body for that crossbody.
Only a 1 count, but oh! What a drop kick by Pender!
That was a beautiful single leg drop kick by Steve Pender, who, my goodness, I mean, getting that big booty up in the air must take a lot of work, but he did it.
And now, both men eyeing each other here. Who's going to gain the upper hand in this matchup?
The crowd they are booing Steve Pender.
They've been very vocal throughout this whole matchup here. They can see Steve Pender trying to find, oh, well, there you go. Like I said, this crowd is 50-50 here.
I don't think they know who they want to win, but at the end of the day,
like we said, this crowd is divided, but these people are on their feet. Look at this. This crowd has come unglued here.
Both men pandering to the crowd. You got to win the match, boys. Come on, who's going to win? It doesn't matter who wins the popularity contest. It matters who wins the champion's bag.
And now, Eileen, referee, looking to create some separation here. And no! This is chopped by Steve Pender. And looking for another one.
Oh, mama! That was a Waffle House chop right there.
And Jackson Streetz. Oh, with a chop of his own. Jeez! That'll take the meat right off your chest.
I haven't seen tenderized breast like this since I worked at KFC, Cody.
And now, Pender back into the, oh, jeez! Both men delivering chops to each other. Who's going to gain the upper hand? And no, Pender back in the corner. Streetz looking for another one.
Another painful chop, searing. The ref is oh, here's another one. What's he gonna do, Cody? What's
Pender is down in the corner here. And knee brings
right,
some separation.
Right into the breadbasket of Jackson Street. And Steve Pender comes with a big boy club. Puts Street right on it.
And now, Pender in control of Jackson Streetz here. He brings him to his feet. Might be looking to put it away here.
Wow, Cody. This match is, the crowd is definitely big back breaker by Steve Pender to Jackson Street. And this crowd is definitely.
And now going for the cover. And Steve Pender. A little frustration building, maybe.
This is what I was talking about earlier, Cody. This aggressive side of Steve Pender.
And now another cover. Another kick out at 2.
I think Jackson Street is starting to get on Steve Pender's nerves. He's ready to put him away. And if Jackson Street doesn't go soon, that aggressive side that we saw last time from Steve is going to come out and Jackson's going to get hurt.
And now Pender in control of this matchup here as he's just toying with the audience here. Double axe handle to the back of Jackson Streetz. I just don't understand why Pender's not trying to lay in more heavy shots and trying to take the match here. Because it's obvious that Streetz is low.
I think Pender's mad at the crowd for turning on him in favor of of Jackson Street. This is his first time here. Pender built DCCW. I think he's ticked off, and I think he's mad at the fans, and I think he's hurting their boy just to prove it to them.
Yeah.
This is his house. This is Steve Pender's house, not Jackson Street's.
Indeed. Pender looking to do some damage here. And I guess it's a welcoming present for Jackson Streetz in DCCW. saying, welcome to the big time here, buddy. And now, basement drop kick by Steve Pender.
That's a lot of body behind that drop kick. Jackson Street's going to have to rearrange his face after that drop kick, Cody. Pender just, I mean, he is playing with this crowd, and they do not like it.
And now cover here, and no! Streetz is still alive! Now, headlock applied again. Looking for a submission here, trying to choke out Jackson Streetz.
It ain't pretty, but it works, Cody.
Absolutely. And now, crowd firmly behind Jackson Streetz, trying to will him on, but it may not, maybe to no avail here as Jackson Streetz is in trouble here. This headlock applied by Steve Pender is sinks in deep. Oh no! Looking to check on Streetz. There's one. Arm goes down again at two. If this one goes down, this one's over. But oh no!
It did not go down.
Jackson Streetz is still alive.
I mean, I don't know how much life he has left, but he's not dead yet, that's for sure.
And now, up to both knees, Jackson Streetz is back to his feet here.
I mean, what is he going to do?
Now headlock is still applied here. Oh, what a jawbreaker by Jackson Streetz!
Oh, and I think Steve Pender might have gone out just then. That rung his bell.
Here's the cover to put this match away, and no! Steve Pender still kicked out!
Pender stays alive. That had to have been pure instinct, Cody. Pender is seeing stars. Did you see his lights go out from that jawbreaker?
Absolutely. Not sure what it's going to take for either man to be put away, but Jackson Streetz into the ropes here. Oh, huge leg break!
Big leg drop from Street. But he's not capitalizing. He's not going for the pin. He's wasting time. What's going on?
He may be looking to do more damage here to try and put Steve Pender down, but now goes for the cover, and there's two, and no! Steve Pender still kicked out! Now, both men back up to their feet. What's Jackson Streetz looking to do here? He's got to try and find some offense, but no, Steve Pender.
Big blow by Pender.
Clutching blows to the back.
This match has had more back and forth than a world ping pong tournament, Cody.
Nope. You can see just both men. Just a little worse for wear here. Now, Steve Pender looking to pick him up again. He's looking for a what a slam!
Slam! That's got to be it.
But no, Pender's not going for the cover.
Pin. What is?
I just don't understand it. And now Pender going up to the top here, maybe looking to put it away.
I hope he doesn't regret this.
Pender, oh, what a drop!
Fist drop from the second rope.
Here's the cover. There's two, and this one's over. What an incredible matchup here. Both of these guys, pound for pound, going at it here. But nonetheless, Steve Pender, the Ghetto superstar, victorious against the debuting Jackson Streetz.
Absolutely. That was a big bumping beats match. There was a lot of back and forth, but Steve Pender, the veteran, the king of DCCW, reigns supreme.
Absolutely. Incredible matchup here. If I don't take anything away from Jackson Streetz, I have a feeling this will not be the last time we'll see of this young man here.
I certainly hope not, Cody.
Steve Pender victorious here at DCCW.
I'm Jackson Streetz, and I turned the DCCW universe upside down. This was such an amazing atmosphere. It was very big learning experience. Thank you to the Ghetto Superstar for having an unbelievable match with me. Like I said, this is Jackson Streetz, and the streets belongs to me.
Oh, what an interesting match between these two gentlemen. Like Steve not being a fan favorite, Jackson Streets really getting went off the hearts of everyone.
It's true. I'll be honest. I didn't expect Jackson Streaks to have that much love from this crowd, but they were really, really, really behind him. Steve did get a little bit of some boos out there. It was crazy. That's the first time I think I've ever heard Steve really get booed just a little bit, just a smidgen, by the crowd. But you know what? On the bigger and better things, and hopefully now that Steve got this little singles thing that he wanted to do with the newcomer out of the system, we can have that conversation about the tag titles. But you know who else needs a good conversation?
Not me.
You're right. It's them. You see, you've had a rough week. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're by yourself. We understand that. And you just need somebody to talk to. Just know, here at DCCW, we are always here for you. Always ready for a conversation. Remember, I love you. Prince loves you. He does. Prince's shirt loves you. And we'll always be here for you if you need to talk. We'll see you next week.